In this video, we will discuss about set relation functions and some important formulas about these chapters which will come in upcoming NDA examination. So let's begin. First, let's see what are sets. So first of all, a set is a well-defined collection of objects. Sets are described in two forms, set builder and tabular form. A set consisting of no element is called a null set and is denoted by phi. A set consisting of only one element is called singleton set. A set consisting of finite number of elements is known as definite sets, whereas a set containing an infinite number of elements is known as infinite set. Next, the number of elements present in a finite set is called its cardinal number or order and is denoted by n of two sets A and B are said to be equal if they have equal number of elements. Set A is said to be a subset of B if every element of A is also an element of B. The total number of subsets of a set containing n a number of elements is 2 to the power n. The collection of all the subset of a set A is said to be its power set and is denoted by P of A. The union of two sets A and B is collection of all the elements present in A and B and is denoted by A union B. Intersection of two sets is the set of all the common elements present in both the sets A and B and is denoted by A intersection of B. The difference of two sets A minus B is the set of all the elements present in A but not in B. The symmetric difference of two sets A and B, which is A minus B union B minus A, is denoted by A delta B. The complement of a set A is the set of all the elements that are not present in A but present in universal set and is denoted by A complement. Now let's talk about some important formulas of sets. A union A equals to A and A intersection A equals to A. This law is also known as idempotent law. Next is A union phi equals to A and A intersection universal set is equals to A. This is called the identity. Next law is our A union B equals to B union A and A intersection B equal to B intersection A. This law is known as commutative law. Next is A intersection B union C equal to A union B union C and A intersection B intersection C equal to A intersection B intersection C. This is known as associative law. Next comes A union B intersection C equals to A union B intersection A union C and A intersection B union C equals to A intersection B union A intersection C. This is called destructive law. Next comes A union B prime equals to A prime intersection B prime and A intersection B prime equal to A prime union B prime. This is called De Morgan's law. Now if A, B and C are finite sets of universal set U, then number of elements in A union B equals to number of elements in A plus number of elements of B minus number of elements in A's intersection B. If number of elements in A union B equal to number of elements in A plus number of elements in B, then A intersection B set is a null set or A intersection B is phi and its inverse is also true. Now number of elements in A minus B equal to number of elements in A minus number of elements in A intersection of B. Number of elements in A minus B plus number of elements in A intersection B equals to number of elements of A. Now number of elements in A delta B equals to number of elements in A minus B plus number of elements in B minus A, which is equals to number of elements in A plus number of elements in B minus 2 times number of elements in A intersection of B. Now let's see how we can calculate number of elements in A union B union C. So number of elements in A union B union C is equals to number of elements in A plus number of elements in B plus number of elements in C minus number of elements in A intersection B plus number of elements in B intersection C plus number of elements in C intersection A plus number of elements in A intersection B intersection C. Now number of elements in exactly 3 sets of A, B and C equals to number of elements in A intersection B plus number of elements in B intersection C plus number of elements in C intersection A plus 3 times number of elements in A intersection B intersection C. Number of elements in exactly 3 sets of A, B and C equals to number of elements in A plus number of elements in B plus number of elements in C minus 2 times number of elements in A intersection B minus 2 times number of elements in B intersection C minus 2 times number of elements in A intersection C plus 3 times number of elements in A intersection B intersection C. Now let's see some pictorial representation of various sets. So our first picture is representation of A intersection B, which highlights the common elements in set A and set B. Next picture is our A union B, which highlights total elements in both the sets A and B. Next is our A minus B. These elements highlights the elements which are present in A exclusively but not in B. Next is A prime. Now in this figure all the elements that are not present in A are highlighted, and lastly A delta B. In this the elements which are present in A and B but not the common elements of A and B are highlighted. So this was all about sets and some important formulas of set.
But I know that home's where the heart is. Guess I'm better off this way, moving to better days. But I know that home's where the heart is. Home's where the heart is.
Now let's see what are relations. First of all, what is an ordered pair? An ordered pair consists of two objects or elements in a given fixed order. If A1, B1 equals to A2, B2, then A1 equals to A2 and B1 equals to B2. If A and B are two non-empty sets, then A into B equals to A, B, where A belongs to A and B belongs to B, is called the Cartesian product of A and B. If A and B are finite sets having m and n number of elements respectively, then A into B has mn number of elements. R into R equals to x, y, where x, y belongs to R, is a set of all points in xy plane. Now R into R equal to x, y, z, where x, y, z belongs to R, is set of all points in 3-dimensional space. For any 3 sets A, B, C, we have A into B union C equal to A into B union A into C. A into B intersection C equal to A into B intersection A into C. A into B minus C equal to A into B minus A into C. If A into B equal to B into A, then A equals to B, and the inverse is also true. A into B intersection B into A equal to A intersection B into B intersection. A into B prime union C prime is equals to A into B intersection A into C. A into B prime union C prime equals to A into B union A into C. If A into B equal to A into C, then B equals to C. Let A and B be two sets. A relation from A to B is subset of A into B. Let A and B be finite sets having m and n number of elements respectively. The two mn number of relations can be formed from A to B. If R is a relation from set A to set B, then domain of R equals to X, where x, y belongs to R, and range equal to Y, where x, y belongs to R. A relation from set A to itself is called a relation on A and is a subset of A into A. Let A, B be two sets and let R be a relation from set A to set B. Then the inverse of R, denoted by R inverse, is a relation from B to A and is defined by R inverse equal to B, A, where A, B belongs to R inverse. Clearly, A, B belongs to R, which implies B, A belongs to R inverse, and its inverse is also true. Domain of R equal to range of R inverse and range of R equal to domain of R inverse. A relation is said to be identity relation if every element of set is related to itself. A relation is said to be reflexive relation if A, belongs to R for all A belongs to R. A relation is said to be symmetric relation if A, B belongs to R, which implies B, A belongs to R for all A, B belongs to A. In a transitive relation, if A, B belongs to R and B, C belongs to R, implies that A, B belongs to R for all A, B, C belongs to A. A relation is said to be equivalence relation if it is reflexive, transitive and symmetric. A relation is said to be antisymmetric if A, B belongs to R, B, A belongs to R, which implies A equals to B. A relation is said to be empty relation if R equal to phi. A relation is said to be universal relation if R equal to A cross A or A into A. So this was all about the relation. Now let's see what are functions. So let A and B be two non-empty sets, then a relation f from A to B is a function if for each small a belongs to capital A, there exists small b belongs to capital B such that A, B belongs to F and A, B belongs to F and A, C belongs to F will imply B equal to C. F is a function from A to B if each element of A appears in some ordered pair of F and no two ordered pair in F have same first element. If A, B belongs to F, then B is called the image of A under F. A function f from a set A to B is a rule associating number of elements of A to elements of set B such that every element in set A is associated to a unique element in set B. The range of function f is the set of images of elements in the domain. A real function has the domain and codomain both as subset of R. If f of d1 is a relation and g of d2 is a relation are two real functions and C belongs to R, then f plus minus g set d1 intersection set d2 is a relation is defined by a plus minus g of x equal to f of x plus minus g of x. Fg where set d1 intersection set d2 is a relation is defined as fg of x equal to f of x into g of x. F by g where set d1 intersection d2 minus of x minus g of x is a relation is defined as by g of x equal to f of x by g of x. CF, where set D1 intersection set D2 is a relation is defined as CF of x equals to C into f of x. If f of a is related to b is a function, then x equal to y will imply f of x equal to f of y for all x comma y belongs to a. A function f of a to b is one function for an injection if f of x equals to f of y will imply x equal to y for all x comma y belongs to a for x not equal to y, and f of x will be not equal to y for all x comma y belongs to a. Graphically, if the graph of a function does not take a turn, in other words, a straight line parallel to x-axis does not cut the curve at more than one point, then it is one function. Point to be noted that a function is one if it is either strictly increasing or strictly decreasing. A function f of a to b is onto function or a surjective if range of f equals to codomain of f. Let a and b be two finite sets and f of a to b be a function. If f is an injection, then n of a is less than equals to n of b. If f is a surjection, then n of a greater than equal to n of b. And if f is a bijection, then n of a equals to n of b. Now if a and b are two non-empty finite sets containing m and n number of elements respectively, then number of functions from a to b equals to n to the power m. Number of one-to-one function from a to b equals to ncm into m factorial if n greater than equal to m and 0 if n less than equals to m. Number of onto functions from a to b equals to summation of -1 to the power n minus r into ncr into r into m from r equals to 1 to n if n greater than equal to m and 0 if m less than equals to n. Number of one function and onto functions from a to b equals to n factorial if m equals to n and 0 if m not equals to n. If a function f of a to b is not an onto function, then function a to f of a is always an onto function. The compositions of two bijection is a bijection. If f of a to b is a bijection, then g of b to a is inverse of f. F of x equals to y will imply that g of y equal to x, or g of equals to ia, or f of g equals to I of b. Let function f from a to b and function g from b to a be two functions. If g of f equals to ia and f is a injection, then g is a surjection. If g of f equal to ia and f is a surjection, then g is a injection. Let function f from a to b and function g from b to c be two functions, then g of f from a to c is onto will imply g of b to c is onto. G of a to c is 1 will imply g of a from b is 1 G of a from c is onto and g from b to c is 1 will imply f a to b is onto. G of f a to c is 1 and f a to b is onto will imply g b to c is 1 This was all about functions. So this was all about set relation functions and their formulas that will be asked in NDA examination. So this was all for today. We will meet in the next video. Till then, like the video, share the video, comment on the video and subscribe to our channel. And do check the link in the description for the PDF notes. Thank you. Jai Hind.
And I'll keep on growing. I miss the open air.